Hey guys, and welcome to Gold Rush, the game. So this is a pre-alpha game. Of course, some of you may or may not have seen this game before on the channel when it initially got given to us, media partners with Playway. So I've got to thank those guys and the developers, of course, for giving me access to this way back. But this game's going to be coming out to early access people on the 2nd, I think, Monday. So expect a live stream, hopefully. All things being equal. I did start recording and then something on the computer was messing up and the game started to lag terribly. So I dropped down the settings while recording. It was just a cluster. So we've got predominantly most of this setup going. So here is the wash plant, the generator, which we can just switch off real quick. The separator, basically it will get us the gold before we have to pan it. We've got our excavator over there that we may use a little, nothing too crazy. Our wheel loader that we actually need to fix. And our army truck, which I'll show you a couple of Easter eggs on the army truck. There's going to be a base mechanic, I don't know if it's right away, but at some point of being able to repair stuff. I believe I was... Whoa! Look at all this detail down here. So here's the engine, the battery, all of that good stuff. We'll shut it down, shut the hood again. And if you go into the fuel cap, little Easter egg there. Kind of hard to see, but Simon's cat, for those of you that recognize that. So what we'll do is we'll jump in the truck. We will fire up the truck. Take off the parking brake, as I always forget. It does come up with a notification saying, "Hey, you dummy!" Does have working lights. Does have first-person views as well, for those of you that are interested. Pretty decent, to be quite honest, too. No working mirrors. I personally like the third person to enjoy the train. I just crashed into the dead tree. And parking brake. Where is it? There it is. So this is our oil filter. Oil filter, fuel filter. I forget what the game called it. To me, that's an oil filter. Put that in the bed of the truck and we'll come up to the wheel loader over here. And put the... Is it sliding? Oh, did we not put the handbrake on? Oh, it is. Okay, we'll shut it down as we're in here now. We'll open up the back of this, and just in here, to give you a taster of some of the mechanical stuff, detach that. We'll place that here for the time being. Probably just leave it there. And we'll grab this, and put that on, shut that. And honestly, we're not going to need the truck again. Actually, we will. I tell a lie. We will need the truck. We'll climb up inside, like so, and get this puppy started. One thing I have learned with this, though, is to get the differential to work, you need to be using the keyboard controls. And that's it started up. Sweet. And away we go. Now, the controls on this, they're not bad. Your buttons control the curl, and your left analog stick is the raise and lower for the booms. Now the tricky one is the excavator over here, well, basically the digger. It's a interesting. It's kind of semi-realistic to what I have used in the past, and actually we need to go all the way back over here and grab buckets. We never got the buckets to begin with. So one crucial thing you need while using this is buckets, and lots of them. Now, I'll open up the tailgate here because we do have a spare down here. One of the things that I was trying to show you when the video is all screwed up was the panning operation going on down here, so we'll probably get to the point where we do a panel so or plenty of dirt, and then we'll head off and call that a video. Apparently the brakes don't work when... Really? Apparently the brakes don't work when you're... Oh? When the engine's not on. As I just discovered there. Now, I'm not sure if this game is coming to consoles. I honestly cannot remember. The fact that I do have Xbox controls already sort of assigned, if you like. Yeah, gotta wonder, but I'm not going to say yes and be wrong. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. It seems... maybe. I guess. That's all I can really say. Maybe. And over here, one more. So the rest of the stuff here is just decoration for the time being. We can use the chains and stuff like that, but I've got no reason to be really using them as of right now. And back to the sluice and whatnot. So I guess, yeah, I was calling it the wash plant, but it's not. It's the sluice box. And the yellow thing is technically the wash plant. And then the cylinder thing, I believe, is called the Tremel. Not that I'm an expert by any shape or form with this stuff. Not an expert on anything of the stuff that I've been trained in my time. Hey. So the buckets go here, one there. Grab another one over here. For the normal dirt, which you can rerun, and I don't know if it's a glitch or fix, but you can get more gold out of it doing that. And then we've got 2 buckets here for spares. So we'll put on the generator, run around here, switch this on, get the water flowing. Now, I'll show you guys this. It's the most easiest thing to use to get the pay dirt. And there's conveniently how to take handbrake off. Oh, hang on, we need to put diff locks on. There is conveniently a pile over here, which we shall use. So there is deformable terrain in this game. I will be demonstrating that too. It works really nicely, actually, to be quite honest. You can see, wow, you can see the deformable terrain right here. Yeah, that should be a full load right there. So we'll back up. I'm not sure how they work out with how much gold you get. I think it's complete random, to be quite honest. Well, that was quite the view. Well, quite the sound. But you could, yeah, you could do this first person completely. Hey. And it sounds like actually the sounds are different when you're in here. But I really like third person for most of this stuff. And there's me using farm sim controls. It's not farm sim. Now you could dump all of it in, but it will clog up the machine. So what I like to do is get a little close, lower the boom down a bit, and just put a little bit in at a time. Oh, we actually switched it off. How do we manage that? There we go. Now I think most of it's just come off the outside. So you can see the bucket is filling up. Part gold, part dirt. I'll do that. I didn't hit a button then it's shut down. Strange, so we'll go in again. Oh, And we'll do a couple of loads of this, and then we'll wash off the dirt. And it does have dynamic smoke, you just saw it there. That's something I've not seen actually yet. Myself. Not paid too much attention, I guess. That's pretty cool. So hopefully this is something that you guys want to see as a series, because it's a game that I really enjoy. Okay, the tech demo, there's... well, tech demo, whatever you want to call it. It's great, it's fun, but the fact you can't save is a killer. It really is. Oh, there you go. Too much mud. Part of the excavated material. Ah, okay. So as a whole, I don't get what that means. Like, did I put it in too fast? I think is what it typically means. Alright, we'll drop this. Jump out to show you this lot. So you can see the rocks and stuff coming out. Eventually you probably need to move the plant because you get dirt piling up either side. Tailings coming out right here. Yeah, well, I'm used to the plant being in the opposite direction. Grab the bucket. And the bucket gets placed up here. You'll see it get poured in. And eventually you'll see the bucket left and right get filled up. I don't think you can really see material. Oh, I don't actually have it switched on. There you go. You can see it generating stuff and getting pay dirt. And the normal magnetic sluice has finished. Or separator, even not a sluice. This is the sluice, I think. Actually, is that a sluice? Because this is a trommel. I don't know. Don't quite know how that works. Whether it is a sluice box or not. I don't know. All these terms that are way different from anything I'd know. And I always forget to release the handbrake when I get going. Now the screen on the right hand side, I'm actually going to be interested that UI if they change it up, make it cleaner. Because it's clean as it is, but I feel it could be different possibly. I don't know, they may change it in the full release version of the game, which I believe the full release is out on the 13th for everyone on Steam. And you hear the sound of a moose. You don't actually see it. Is that it there? No, that's a tree root. That was a moose, basically. I don't know if you hear it. I'm not sure where this is set. I think it's in Alaska. Probably the Klondike, from where the whole series was based upon, I guess. Oh, did we put our bucket back? Yeah, we did. Sweet. There you go. And back it up. Alright, now we'll stop with this and we'll show you the... I think for an example, I think you can just dig this. Oh, no, maybe wrong. Maybe not yet. Now they are putting in a bulldozer and all that good stuff, so you may be able to break up the ground like that. I'll give you a demonstration of this beast. You can see it has a thumb on it. Basically a mimic of an Itachi, I believe. Or a Komatsu. Komatsu is a yellow, I think. So the controls. Anyone that's ever driven anything like this in the past will know it's what they are. So to swap from different modes, you hit the left stick down for me, and your left analog stick if you're using a controller is you boom up, boom down, and your slew left and slew right. Now your right stick is the curl of your bucket, left and right, and the extension, which boom 2 I guess this is technically. So we'll put it in drive mode again. Now the thing with these is, I'll take the parking brake off. This thing is on race fuel, I swear. Because, well, 19 kilometers from a excavator, I think, is unheard of. So we'll go down here. And typically what I'd use this for is just digging deep. And then crane and piles are using the front loader to pile it up into a dump truck, which I think we're getting. I'm not 100% sure. It was one of their stretch goals, you know, how it can work with stuff like that. Alright, we'll go back into operator mode. And also, if you're in several different cameras, by the way, if you're in this mode, you guys can see the controls actually function how you would expect them to. So we can just dig a bit of dirt like so, pull up, spin around. I find the slew is a little slow for my liking. And drop some dirt down like so, fill that back up. It's actually, it's the first time I've really controlled it from in-cab like this. If you hide the control menu. It's, to me, I've operated a backhoe before, basically like a JCB. If anyone doesn't know the backhoe terminology. It was Bill's T-Max's up at his place. And yeah, that was a crap bucket full, admittedly. But from my experience, which is next to nothing, probably about 10-15 minutes playing with that, and the way this game feels, it's actually pretty damn accurate. Not gonna lie. There you go, that was better. So you can use the thumb. I think in the full release of the game, they're gonna have it so to open up the claim properly, you're gonna need to clear trees and debris out of your land, which is pretty cool. So what we'll do is we'll actually run this dirt that we're digging right now. We'll bring the wheel loader down. Hey, getting a little jerky on the controls there. So we'll spin back around and just lower the bucket back down on the ground. Like so. Shut it down. Exit out. So you can see we dug quite a hole. It does tend to move around a lot. You saw how we come down here. We weren't parked like that. That's for sure. So here's the pile we created. Jump back into this. I'm guessing we were in reverse when we stopped. There is a little glitch going on. Wouldn't put it past it. Lift our boom up, or our buckets. And I'll also show you the refuel feature. It's kind of cool. Nothing special, I guess. So to be expected in this. Everything seems like user interactive. You actually have to pick up stuff and put stuff in. Effectively plug it in. And take it out. Come on, reverse, reverse, reverse. I'm full reverse right now. Didn't get the beginning of the bar, or the middle of the bar there. Oh. So normal videos will be resumed tomorrow. We will be doing Oregon Springs Farm Simulator 17. Oh, that was terrible. We lost so much of our dirt there. Oh, good grief. Alright, we'll shut it down. Put the parking brake on. Head back over here. Yeah, look at the mess around here now, with all these rocks and stuff. Nah, they're almost full. And that's 60%, so we'll come back around, shut the plant off. Is that not supposed to be connected somewhere? Maybe that was just a glitch because we saw water coming out of that. I'll empty into that. Something I have been doing is we'll get the message it's full, we'll grab this bucket, put that there, grab this bucket, put that there, and I have done it where we'll get more opportunity for gold. I just put it in the wrong bucket. So we may actually lose gold. There we go. So we'll stop this. And we'll take a walk. You can put it in the truck. It doesn't seem like you can spill. But I wouldn't put it past it. Really wouldn't put it past it. So the cleanup area is just over here. I will show you guys the water pump, because of course you didn't see that, unfortunately. Because I had to restart the recording. Typical. So we've got some stuff in there. I don't think it's any gold, so what we'll do is we'll just... Can we get rid of it? Well, we'll enter the panning mode quick. We'll double check. So basically you grab some water and you pan it. It's not great. Like, I don't think there's any specific method to it, but because this was from earlier, I believe it's actually gold on the bottom of that. That's our select mode. Going back out of that, thank you. Go to the table. Grab that. Now that bucket we have to actually fill with water to get started as well. But again, you guys missed that. Now I've got hope that this should actually come up pretty good fairly quick. So you see some gold in there already. Now I don't know if they're going to change up the way this works. I like it, it just doesn't seem intuitive to... How long do you keep going before you know, okay, I've got all the gold out of this pan? If you see what I mean. And we've actually got quite a bit. Now, unfortunately, as I've said several times, this is pre-alpha, this version that you're seeing right now. It's released to people who have backed it on Kickstarter and Indiegogo and other places like that on the 2nd, but it comes out on the 13th for everyone to be able to purchase it on Steam, I believe. So it's a game I would highly recommend if you're into this type of stuff. It's different. That's what I like about it. So we hit this menu, and you can see the gold there. So we'll hit that, use the tweezers, and run the mud down that way a bit. Now, I'm not manipulating the tweezers in any way, it's automatic. And it's pretty much good sized nuggets, so we're ready to rock and roll, and we've got not even an ounce yet. So it takes a while, and the downside is I can't save my progress. So short of leaving my computer on, which obviously I'm not going to do, that is it in a nutshell. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Hopefully, all things being equal, this comes out Monday. So expect that. Oh, have a look at the map quick. I don't know if this is actually... no, the map's not functionable by the looks of it. Oh, there it is. As I close it. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this map's not working properly. So I hope you guys enjoyed, like I say. If you want to check out my first look video where I'm exploring it for the very first time, it will be at the end of the cards in the video, all things being equal. So, as I said, until next time, we'll be back tomorrow with Oregon Springs on the American map, and hopefully Monday it's released, maybe sooner this week. I don't know if the media partners are going to get it early or not. So, catch you guys later. See ya.